Have you ever felt powerless against life's unpredictable twists, or found yourself stressed by things beyond your control? What if you could navigate life's complexities with a calm and focused mind? In this enlightening video, we delve into the ancient but ever-relevant Stoic strategies for personal empowerment and peace. From embracing acceptance and influence to cultivating virtue, we uncover how these timeless principles can transform your response to life's challenges. Are you ready to equip yourself with wisdom that has stood the test of time? Join us as we explore how to turn life's obstacles into stepping stones and live with mindful presence and gratitude. Stay with us till the end and witness how these strategies can revolutionize your perspective and approach to life's ups and downs. Let the journey of transformation begin. Embracing acceptance and influence. The Stoic strategy of embracing acceptance and influence focuses on the wisdom of discerning what we can control in life and what we cannot. This approach is rooted in the understanding that while we may not have power over external events, we have control over our internal reactions and actions. The essence of this strategy lies in cultivating a sense of serenity towards things outside our influence and empowering ourselves to act effectively where we can. Imagine you're waiting to hear back about a job application. You've done your part, prepared well, submitted a strong application, and performed to the best of your ability in the interview. Now, the decision is out of your hands. Stressing over the outcome won't change it. This is where embracing acceptance and influence comes into play. You accept that the decision is beyond your control and shift your focus to what you can influence, perhaps preparing for other opportunities or enhancing your skills. To integrate this strategy into your daily life, start by observing situations that cause you stress or anxiety. In each scenario, ask yourself, is this something I can control? If it isn't, practice letting go and accepting it as it is. If it is within your control, focus your energy on influencing it positively. This simple yet profound practice can significantly reduce feelings of helplessness and frustration. The outcome of consistently applying embracing acceptance and influence is a more tranquil and empowered existence. You'll find yourself better equipped to handle life's uncertainties and more capable of making meaningful changes where you can. This balanced approach leads to enhanced well-being, increased resilience, and a deeper sense of satisfaction with life. Turning barriers into stepping stones. Turning barriers into stepping stones is a Stoic strategy that teaches us to reframe challenges as opportunities for growth and development. This principle advocates for a shift in perspective, viewing obstacles not as hindrances but as valuable chances to strengthen our character, resilience, and resourcefulness. It's about finding the silver lining in difficult situations and using it to our advantage. Consider a scenario where you're passed over for a promotion at work. Initially, this might seem like a setback, a barrier to your career progression. However, adopting this Stoic strategy, you reframe the situation. It becomes an opportunity to assess your skills and areas for improvement. Perhaps it's a chance to take on new projects, seek additional training, or even explore other career paths more aligned with your passion and growth. To practice turning barriers into stepping stones, start by acknowledging your initial emotional response to a challenge. Then, consciously shift your mindset to seek out the learning or growth opportunity within the situation. Ask yourself questions like, what can this teach me? Or, how can I use this situation to better myself? A practical exercise is to write down a recent obstacle you faced and list potential positive outcomes or lessons learned from it. This reflective practice helps solidify the habit of seeing obstacles as opportunities. The outcome of consistently applying this strategy is a profound change in how you view and react to life's challenges. You'll begin to see difficulties as catalysts for personal growth, and this attitude will make you more adaptable, resilient, and open to new possibilities. Over time, this approach not only reduces stress, but also leads to a more fulfilling and purpose-driven life. The art of mindful living. The art of mindful living is a Stoic strategy that centers on being fully present in the current moment, free from distractions of past regrets or future worries. This practice encourages a deep engagement with the here and now, fostering a heightened awareness and appreciation of life as it unfolds. By anchoring ourselves in the present, we reduce stress and enhance our capacity for joy and contentment. Imagine you're anxious about a future event, like an important presentation. This worry can consume your thoughts, detracting from your current tasks and diminishing your quality of life. By applying the art of mindful living, you focus on the present task instead, preparing for the presentation, refining your slides, or practicing your delivery. This focused approach alleviates anxiety about the future by redirecting your energy and attention to what you can do right now. To incorporate this strategy into your life, engage in regular mindfulness exercises. This can be as simple as taking a few minutes each day to focus on your breathing, paying attention to the sensations in your body, or mindfully engaging in a daily activity like eating or walking. The goal is to fully immerse yourself in the present experience, observing your thoughts and sensations without judgment. Another practical method is to set reminders throughout the day to pause and check in with yourself. During these moments, ask yourself, am I fully present, or is my mind elsewhere? Use these check-ins to bring your focus back to the present. The outcome of practicing the art of mindful living is a profound sense of peace and clarity. You'll find that stress diminishes when you're not constantly dragged into past memories or future anxieties. This mindful approach leads to a more enjoyable and fulfilling experience of life, where each moment is lived fully and deeply. Shielding with gratitude. Shielding with gratitude is a transformative Stoic strategy that emphasizes cultivating a deep sense of thankfulness for what we have in our lives. This approach involves consciously acknowledging and appreciating the positives, however small they may seem. By focusing on gratitude, we shield ourselves from the negative impact of stress and cultivate a mindset of abundance and positivity. Consider a day when things don't go as planned, perhaps a missed deadline or a canceled plan. It's easy to dwell on these disappointments and let stress take over. However, by practicing shielding with gratitude, you shift your focus. You might feel thankful for having a job that challenges you, or appreciate the extra time you get to spend at home due to the canceled plan. This shift doesn't negate the disappointment, but puts it in a broader, more positive context. To integrate gratitude into your daily life, start with a simple daily habit. Every night, jot down 3 things you're grateful for. These can range from significant events to mundane pleasures. A supportive conversation with a friend, a delicious meal, or even the comfort of your home. Another way to practice this strategy is to turn moments of frustration into opportunities for gratitude. When you find yourself getting stressed, pause and identify one thing in the situation you can be thankful for. It could be a lesson learned, an unexpected benefit, or even the growth that comes from facing challenges. The outcome of consistently practicing shielding with gratitude is a profound shift in your overall outlook on life. You'll begin to see the world through a lens of appreciation, which naturally reduces stress and enhances your overall well-being. This gratitude mindset fosters a sense of joy and contentment, making you more resilient in the face of life's inevitable challenges. Reframing perspective for peace. Reframing perspective for peace is a Stoic strategy that involves altering our viewpoint on stressful situations, transforming them from negative experiences into opportunities for learning or positive action. This technique is about changing the narrative in our minds, seeing the glass as half full rather than half empty. By consciously shifting our perspective, we can significantly diminish the impact of stress and foster a more peaceful and proactive mindset. Imagine you're faced with a challenging project at work. Initially, it may seem overwhelming, fraught with potential pitfalls and stress. However, by applying reframing perspective for peace, you begin to see the project as a valuable chance to demonstrate your skills, to innovate, and to grow professionally. This shift in perspective turns what could be a source of stress into an exciting challenge and an opportunity for professional development. To practice this strategy, start by recognizing when you're viewing a situation negatively. Pause and ask yourself if there's another way to look at it. Is there a hidden opportunity or a lesson to be learned? Can this situation be seen as a chance to develop a skill, build resilience, or help others? Another practical approach is to challenge your initial reactions to stressful events. When you feel overwhelmed, try to identify at least one positive aspect or potential outcome of the situation. This practice helps to gradually rewire your thought patterns, making it easier to naturally adopt a more positive perspective over time. The outcome of consistently applying reframing perspective for peace is a significant reduction in stress and an increase in overall happiness and satisfaction with life. You'll find yourself more adaptable to change, more resilient in the face of adversity, and more capable of finding joy and opportunity in even the most challenging circumstances. This Stoic approach leads to a richer, more fulfilling life experience, characterized by a deep sense of peace and a proactive attitude towards life's challenges. Embracing the present with negative visualization. Embracing the present with negative visualization is a unique Stoic strategy that involves contemplating potential negative outcomes or losses. This might seem counterintuitive at first, but the purpose is to foster a deeper appreciation for what we currently have and to diminish the fear and stress related to potential future losses. By mentally rehearsing the loss of something we value, we not only heighten our gratitude for it, but also prepare ourselves mentally to face any eventuality with calmness and resilience. Imagine you are concerned about job security, a source of stress for many. Instead of constantly worrying about the possibility of losing your job, engage in a session of negative visualization. Picture yourself losing the job and consider how you would adapt and respond. This exercise is not meant to incite fear, but to help you realize that even in the worst-case scenario, you have the strength and ability to rebuild and progress. Additionally, it allows you to cherish your current job more deeply, reducing the everyday stress you might feel about it. To incorporate this strategy into your life, set aside some time regularly, perhaps weekly, to engage in negative visualization. Think about aspects of your life that you value highly: relationships, career, health, possessions, and visualize not having them. Reflect on how this would impact your life and how you might respond to such situations. While it may be uncomfortable initially, this practice helps build emotional resilience. It shifts your focus from fear of loss to a mindset of gratitude and adaptability. It also puts daily stresses into perspective, making them seem more manageable compared to the larger losses you've visualized. The outcome of practicing embracing the present with negative visualization is a profound sense of appreciation for the present moment and all its blessings. It cultivates an inner strength that stems from understanding that many of the things we stress over are, in fact, less significant in the grand scheme of life. This strategy not only reduces stress but also enriches your everyday experiences with a deeper sense of gratitude and presence. Cultivating virtue, the Stoic's path to peace. Cultivating virtue, the Stoic's path to peace, is a strategy that involves developing and nurturing personal virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. In Stoicism, virtues are considered the foundation for a good and fulfilling life. By focusing on cultivating these inner qualities, we can navigate life's challenges with greater calmness and resilience, reducing stress and enhancing our overall well-being. Consider a situation where you face a difficult decision at work involving ethical considerations. Instead of succumbing to stress or taking the easy way out, you apply the virtue of wisdom to carefully evaluate the situation, the virtue of courage to make a tough but ethical decision, and the virtue of justice to ensure fairness in your actions. This practice of applying virtues helps in dealing with the situation effectively and reduces the internal conflict and stress that come from compromising on one's values. To practice this Stoic strategy, start by reflecting on the four cardinal virtues of Stoicism: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. In daily life, whenever you face a challenge or a stressful situation, ask yourself which virtue can be applied. For example, if you're dealing with a stressful conflict, consider how wisdom can guide you to understand different perspectives, or how justice can help you arrive at a fair resolution. Another way to cultivate these virtues is through journaling. Regularly write about situations where you successfully applied a virtue, and also about times when you found it challenging. Reflect on these instances to understand how you can better integrate Stoic virtues into your life. The outcome of consistently applying cultivating virtue is a profound sense of inner strength and integrity. You'll find that stress is greatly reduced when your actions are aligned with your core values and virtues. This alignment leads to a more harmonious and satisfying life, marked by a deep sense of peace and purpose. Thank you for exploring Stoic wisdom with us. Continue your journey by joining our community, Stoic Path, your gateway to mastering Stoicism. Embrace this transformative philosophy with us. Join now and step into a life of resilience and mindfulness. Thank you, and welcome to the Stoic Path.